right?
Joel Matip has retired. The
Yeah.
funniest guy that I've seen play for Liverpool. उसका एक वीडियोस देखने का यार. He's funny. But he was a what a defender. I mean, free signing for Liverpool. I still think that in
Oh,
Klopp's best 11, Joel Matip is alongside Van Dijk.
एक सेकंड कोई तो बोला आई थिंक इट वाज माइकल और आई डोंट रिमेंबर ही somebody said that Joel Matip is the greatest free signing in the history of the Premier League. ये कौन बोला मेरे को ढूंढने दे रुक. Give me I will be away for 10 seconds
sure.
because I need to find who the origin of this gem was.
I will not be surprised if it's Michael Owen or Tim Sherwood or
Greatest free signing of the Premier League. But who is the greatest free signing in the Premier League?
This wasn't this surprising person who has said this. Pep Linders has said this.
I mean, it's not surprising. It's a biased opinion, of course.
yeah, of course.
अरे but
Like
bias
Ferguson,
तो
Ferguson says that United only 4 world class players. He coached only 4 world class players. Alex Ferguson says.
and yeah, and one of those was probably Darren Ferguson.
So I think he said 4 world class
Cantona,
players were
Cantona,
Cantona,
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo.
and Scholes.
goals. Yeah.
Yeah, शायद.
No Rooney, no Roy Keane, nobody.
तो कुछ भी
Ferguson-
Ferguson has said the stupidest things. कुछ भी बोलता था. वो Ashley Williams ने कुछ तो जोर से लात मारा था तो he could have died. Van Persie could have
Arey,
died.
yaar, that was so funny.
कुछ भी बोलता था. मन में है वो.
But we know why he was saying that stuff
Yeah,
right,
of
at
course.
that time. Yeah.
बट फिर भी है मतलब ऐसा some layman listens to मतलब क्या वो shit किसी ने तो 2-footer tackle डाल रहेगा सर पे बॉल लगा उसका.
He could have killed him, arey, yaar.
Killed him.
Khatarnak. His typical German interviews after the
Yeah.
5-minute game. God.
But who would you say is the best free signing in the Premier League history? Actually,
Now
मेरे को
I'm
याद भी
thinking
नहीं
of
है
all the
कौन
free
है अभी.
signings.
Very good question.
Very good questions.
Free sign.
Why can't I think of any free signings right now?
I can think of 2 free signings for Liverpool. I don't know about anyone else. And, actually only one. That is James Milner. Uh,
Oh yeah.
but, if you actually even Matip is one of the very good free signings. But James Milner, at the time he came to us, yeah. One of the best free
I
signings for
have.
Liverpool.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Sorry.
नहीं, go ahead, हो गया मेरा.
I have one. Sol Campbell to Arsenal.
Arey, oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell to Arsenal.
वो काफी explosive signing था.
Yeah.
And you know what? बीच में Sol Campbell किधर से तो आके he was saying that I'm surprised that Spurs ने मेरे को कुछ तो नए स्टेडियम के इसमें बुलाया नहीं. तेरे को क्यों बुलाएगा भाई? क्या है? कहाँ से तेरे को इतना entitlement है? तेरे को क्यों बुलाएगा कोई?
Wasn't Michael Owen to United a free signing?
Oh yeah, for that one goal, I will still thank
One
him.
time.
Chutiya.
But Owen in his prime was so damn good, man.
Yeah.
The minute he lost pace, everything was gone. It was over. Yeah, after Madrid, he went to
Madrid,
Madrid, he came back,
Yeah.
and I think he had an injury, right? And then he lost a little bit. There was one interview where he spoke about it very well. Actually, it was a really good interview. I forgot who it was with, but he spoke about it a lot about when he was coming back from Liverpool, from Madrid, and he tried to come to Liverpool, but Liverpool didn't want him back.
Oh
or
yes.
something like that.
Yes.
And
He
then
went to
he had an
Newcastle in that
injury.
case.
Yeah, and then he had an injury, and after the injury, he knew that it wasn't going to, because he was a footballer that relied on pace more than
Pace.
anything.
Yeah.
And the minute he lost his pace, that's it. The downfall began.
So even Nicolas Anelka said in one of his interviews or in some book that the player he enjoyed most playing with was Michael Owen. So his tenure, Anelka's tenure at Liverpool was very brief, I think 6 months or 1 year.
I don't think even Anelka remembers.
Anelka at Liverpool?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like 6 months only.
6 months
I
only,
can't
right?
remember. Yeah,
But
the
just
biggest
imagine he has
blunder
played
he
with
made.
Bergkamp, Henry, Ian Wright, Raul. And
he's
maybe
also,
the reason could be Anelka was very quick. He was very, very quick. So maybe they had decent understanding, decent coordination. I don't know.
and he's also played with Kevin Davis. Probably for me, Anelka's best tenure was at Bolton. He's the most
I think
unorganized
Anelka's
player.
best tenure was at Chelsea.
I think he got the golden boot, no? एक साल अच्छा खेला था.
I think Drogba won that golden boot, but I thought Anelka was excellent for that team. More than Drogba, I think Anelka was more, I don't know, more influential.
Anelka was the biggest blunder that Liverpool made. Like Gerard Houllier, he was on a short-term loan at Liverpool, right? And all the players wanted Liverpool to sign him on a permanent transfer because he actually played very well for Liverpool. And Gerard
Is that so?
Houllier said, yeah, and Gerard Houllier said no, and he in his place, who did he sign? El Hadji Diouf.
I think
Who
वो
is
window में he signed
without a
Diouf
doubt
and he signed Diao.
Diao, maybe I think so, but Diouf is the worst
Salif
Liverpool
Dio
player.
and Diouf, yeah.
Yeah.
Diouf was.
Oh, by the way, speaking of free transfers, I did not realize this. Michael Ballack was a free transfer to Chelsea.
Oh, yes. And United, he was about to sign for United at that time.
Yeah.
Hey, Zlatan was a free transfer.
Oh yeah.
Zlatan was a free
sign. Yeah.
Zlatan बाप player. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. I think. मतलब he himself खुद को बहुत credit देता है, but generally in football he's all his bullshit gimmicks and his buck sort of takes away from the fact that he was a monster of a big game player. Never shied away from anything. बाप था.
Yeah, scored in El Clasico.
Yeah, he's done everything.
Yeah.
He also managed to score past Joe Hart from the halfway line when doing a bicycle kick, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, insane. Fourth goal, right? That was his fourth in the match.
Fourth goal.
Crazy था वो. कुछ भी था वो. वो basically बोला अभी भाड़ में हम कुछ भी करने वाला मन में.
That is the
he
most
basically got pissed off with English media at that time, right? And he said, "Just fuck you." And he scored 4 goals.
Zlatan.
Yeah. One day we should talk about who do you think is the best number 9 after Ronaldo? Brazilian Ronaldo.
Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah, please make that clear, okay?
Yeah. For me, Brazilian Ronaldo is the greatest number 9 of all time. But after that, who is the next? That's a good question.
See, if you compare, what about Batistuta?
Batistuta.
What about post 2014 Cristiano Ronaldo?
What about Iago Aspas?
Oh God. See, if you compare peaks, okay, at their best, I think we have to hand it to Messi. That Messi is at his peak is the best player we have seen. But after Messi, I think R9 he comes very close.
Jose Mourinho, finger wag. But Messi was number 9, no?
Messi 9. But I'm saying just if you compare their peaks, Messi at his best is better than any
Ignore
player
Messi and Cristiano. For the sake of this argument, just leave them aside because I don't think we'll ever agree on those two. But Batistuta, that's a good player that you reminded me of. I forgot completely about.
And to be fair to him, Alan Shearer in his prime was an excellent striker.
Yeah.
For Blackburn, for Newcastle, he was excellent.
Shearer in his prime was amazing. Outstanding player.
Amazing player.
Yeah.
And if you compare the team he was playing for.
Zlatan has shitloads of goals too, huh? As a 9.
Yeah.
Zlatan has shitloads of goals. Even there is so many footballers that we forget, One of my favorite footballers was Del Piero.
Oh yeah, what a guy.
Fantastic.
But वो भी 9 नहीं था ना, वो भी ड्रिफ्ट ही करता था किधर.
वो 10 था. Del Piero was proper 10.
10 अरे वो 10 भी था, वो कभी कोई लेफ्ट भागता था, कभी राइट भागता था, कुछ भी करता था. Because he had David Trezeguet to play with, तो Trezeguet used to take those 9 वाला ये मन में उधर चले जाता था खेलने. Same with Totti, right? Totti was 9.5, 10.
10.
कुछ भी था.
He was a 10. He was a 10.
But how would you describe Henry's position? Because he was an out-and-out striker.
But he wasn't I won't call him a 9.
We won't call him a 9. Yeah, that's
वो
right.
मतलब वो he was basically वो रॉबर्ट पीरेस के थोड़ा बाजू में खेलता था. If you think of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that formation was. They basically used to play two Frenchmen down the left because they used to interchange. Right, Perez used to come a little infield. Henry used to take those positions on the left. What a player, Thierry Henry! What used to glide, man. He used to glide across the pitch.
Yeah.
I love watching him play. I mean, again, another guy who probably didn't win as much as he should have. Thierry Henry's career, I'm saying this after he's won a World Cup and a Euro. I know I'm sounding ridiculous, but on the club level, well, he was at Arsenal when Arsenal weren't really all of, पूरा का पूरा, they weren't dominating Europe. वो Europe dominate करने के लिए बारसा गया, but by the time, he won the treble, but by the time he won the treble, he was also being phased out because Pedro and David Villa तब तक आ गया था. So he was at the fag end of everything. मतलब he won a lot. I'm not, again, it's like it's being too harsh, but
yeah, I can praise him now. Yeah,
maybe not in 2005.
Not at all. Could not stand him. I don't think I've hated any player more than Henry.
I have. Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez and Terry they come close, but
John Terry and Suarez.
Henry was the clear winner.
Yeah, players you hate. I mean, अब मैं सोच रहा है, is there any footballer that I completely and who do I hate? Jordan Pickford, Richarlison. These two come to mind. But other than that,
but they're jokers. I mean, you can't hate jokers. They're not like.
No, but they are always out to injure Liverpool players. Always. That's all the derby was about. So I hope I'm glad Richarlison is at Spurs. I hope he never wins anything. Asshole. He blocked me on Twitter. He blocked me on Twitter. वो Richarlison blocked me on Twitter. उसको मैं गाली दिया था एक बार after he injured I think Thiago.
Your God, Robbie God Fowler blocked me on Twitter.
Oh, Fowler?
Yeah.
Blocked on Twitter by
Jim Beglin blocked me on Twitter. Robbie Fowler blocked me on Twitter. वो तुम लोग का ये कौन है लिवरपूल का वो Christian Welch, right? वो लिवरपूल इको के लिए he used to write, or he still writes. I don't know. He blocked me on Twitter. Someone else I can't think of. और भी कोई किया था. Jim Beglin तो पक्का किया.
Jim Beglin third class here. The only interesting thing that has happened to me on Twitter is Piers Morgan retweeted me once. That is the highlight of my Twitter career. Which is very sad considering Piers Morgan of all people retweeted.
Do you know who else blocked me? वो तुम लोग का I think Liverpool Mumbai का fan club है. They blocked me long back.
Yes, I wouldn't be too surprised. कुछ तो उंगली गया होगा. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't recall what I did.
ये कौन सा बड़ा innocent है ऐसे बोल रहे थे इसने कुछ किया ही नहीं.
Oy. I am not surprised at all. कि इतना जो Liverpool
not in the least.
सब Liverpool fans ही होने वाला है जो इसको block करता है.
यार everyone related to Liverpool. Yeah.
Exactly.
By the way, we have completely veered away from the conversation that started off with Joel Matip retiring.
Yeah.
हम लोग completely Joel Matip बेचारे को भूल ही गया.
अरे हाँ.
That brings me to another, probably the last interesting question of the day. Best Premier League partnership, centre half partnership, over the past say 15 years.
Chris Smalling, Phil Jones.
वो center half नहीं, वो center quarter.
I mean, either of Rio Vidic or Terry Carvalho.
Same. Those two, and then maybe third may, I don't know actually.
I mean, was there was that stat going around, right? Which is the same stat that you sent me also. Campbell and Toure are apparently
Yeah,
conceded the least goals per game.
but they've only
Uh,
played 50 odd games for that stat.
Only 53
Yeah.
games. Ferdinand and Vidic are very close second, but they've played almost twice the number of games.
Yeah.
And then Martin Keown and Adams is third, Terry Carvalho fourth, Lescott and company is fifth, Van Dijk and Matip are sixth, and Gabriel and Saliba are seventh.
They're already there. Huh?
Yeah,
Those two are pretty good. Huh? I think
But
we've
how many
played
games have they played together, Gabriel and Saliba?
66 or something. Huh?
66.
Acha.
That's
Okay.
not a bad number. Huh?
66.
That's not bad. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? I'm a little surprised. Van Dijk and Matip आया था. Van Dijk and Matip इतने साथ में खेला क्या?
Yeah, Van Dijk and Matip were the two centre backs, right? That played for most of Klopp's team.
Why don't I bloody remember कौन खेलता था इसके बाजू में? मेरा
So actually, जब हम
Really?
लोग लीग जीता, right? Joe Gomez and Van Dijk played a lot together,
ah,
and they were
Yeah.
that's
amazing.
why. Correct.
But and I guarantee you, had they played more games, they would have been on this list because he played amazing in that 2 years. But yeah, for the remaining, Matip joined before Van Dijk did. Right, Matip was a free transfer,
Mm.
one of the first signings under Klopp,
Oh.
and then Van Dijk came in. But yeah, Van Dijk and Matip were played many seasons, like no, many seasons together. I mean, when anyone will talk about Klopp's best 11 at Liverpool, it's always going to be Van Dijk and Matip at the back.
And I think similar. Even he even got the fullbacks right. Like he got all four, all five, including the goalkeeper. He got that axis perfect. And I think that
And
those
Yeah.
are the
Fabinho.
only back. Sorry, yeah,
Fabinho as well. Yeah.
yeah, Fabinho as well. Yeah, yeah. No, but talking just about the back five, like including the
Hmm.
goalkeeper, I think it only works when you have balance in each position, right? So even with Rio and Vidic, I think a big portion of why they worked was because of Petri Severa for Vidic and because of either Wes Brown or Rafael or
Mhm.
Gary Neville towards the end of his career for so that and Edwin at the back.
Of course. Edwin matters, no doubt.
So although I
हम लोग
know
अभी
these
वही है, those back five were, and I still don't know how people don't. I feel like Robertson is insanely underrated. People never, when people are talking about the best fullbacks of the last decade or so, right? Robertson is never in that conversation. I think he is the best left back of the last 10 years at least in the Premier League. Who would you say is better than him? And so consistently has been doing better than him. No one. I don't think there is anyone, at least in the Premier League. Don't even mention Luke Shaw. Don't even dare.
to be mentioned, you need to actually play football, no? And Luke Shaw doesn't play football. No, I'll go. Yeah, honestly, at Robertson also because of the money he cost. He came for what felt like 50 cents. Yeah? He cost hardly
अरे
anything.
Yeah.
हम लोग के पास अभी एक player था Kevin Stewart that we sold to Hull for about 8 or 7 million, and for the same almost the same amount, or maybe 1 or 2 million more, we got Robertson
Okay.
basically. And he was, I mean, when he signed, I he's still really good. He still
Yeah,
has a few years, but I honestly think one of the best signings that Liverpool made during Klopp's time is Robertson.
Even defensively, he's better than Alexander Arnold, right?
Definitely, they both have the same number of assists in the league. By the way, they both.
but
I
we
think
keep
both of
talking
them.
about Trent. Yeah, right. That's a good
Yeah,
stat.
Oh,
because they have. Yeah, exactly. They have the same. They're both around 53, 54. They're constantly. One of them is the highest, and then the next week the other one beats him, because
Uh,
there's no defender who has more assists than Robertson and Trent. And Robertson, of course, Trent will overtake him if Trent stays in the Premier League. That is, which I hope he does. But Robertson, even for that, being a left back, and most of his assists have been at Liverpool only. I don't think उसके पहले वो Premier League में hardly, maybe half a season, one season or something like that.
yeah.
But yeah, वही है ना, defensively, yeah, he is very underrated because वो काफी cover करता है even on the left side. And on the right side, when you see Matip or Gomez or whoever or Konate, they used to always have to cover for Trent. But on the left side, Van Dijk, Van Dijk and Robertson का थोड़ा अलग है in the sense that Van Dijk doesn't always have to cover for Robertson, and if needed, right, Robertson covers for both of the center backs as well, a lot of times. So yeah, I mean he's definitely one of our best signings.
No, and which is also why Kyle Walker is always rated higher as the greatest right back, right? We don't talk about Trent as much because Robertson आगे और पीछे दोनों में contribute करता है. Kyle Walker आगे और पीछे खेलता है. Whereas Trent is उसकी सारे attributes are always visible only in the final third. So yeah, which is why even I feel Kyle Walker probably edges Trent on the fullback skills.
I think by the time Trent will be done, he will go ahead though.
Yeah, he's also mature, right? He'll mature as a player. He'll probably add a few more things.
Because now he's hitting his peak, right? He's almost 27. मतलब सोच वो भी almost 26 27 हो गया है. मतलब उस अब भी तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो बच्चा था, and he's almost
seriously.
27.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anything else? Anything else that happened in football?
England lost.
England lost.
No wonder we're all smiling, or at least me.
The one thing that actually Mangesh is an England fan, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. He is.
Kuch bhi.
I was about to say that the one thing that unites us all is the seeing England do bad, but then I realized, oh yeah, Mangesh isn't.
I am not an England fan. I just wanted Rashford to win something. That's all.
He's not even in the squad. Poor.
Now he's not in the squad. But back in 2000 Euros or isme tha na wo.
Oh.
Yeah. But if the rumors are to be believed, Thomas Tuchel might be the next England manager.
Or Pep Guardiola.
Guardiola to first, I don't know. I don't know if he will be, but Tuchel will be interesting.
Guardiola
would thrash Angola 20-0 and then say Angola is the best team he has played against.
Pep, you know what Pep should do? What Klopp did, and he should probably take over the Saudi Arabian Football Federation.
Yeah.
चले जा भाई, तू भी चले जा.
Yeah, Wenger took over FIFA, Klopp took over RB, now Guardiola go somewhere else. Come to India.
And finally, Eric Ten Hag wins the Premier League after that happens.
Oh God. I hope Tuchel doesn't take up any job because Ten Hag. Oh, anyway, we are not talking about United. Decided so.
We still managed to speak of Ten Hag. Huh? We still somehow managed to get Ten Hag into the conversation.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean me.
Yeah.
Actually, I did not mention. You have to talk about him. When he joined United, ने tweet किया था ना, Ten Hag era has begun. I wonder if they sack him, they will be like, that the era is over.
Sir, the era was over a long time ago. अभी वो सिर्फ गड़े मुर्दे उखाड़ रहा है.
नको.
छोड़ो यार.
I think that's about
it. Right? Do you think Ten Hag will ever break into the top 5?
Yeah, of course. Top 5 biggest managerial disasters in the Premier League.
मतलब मैं इतना मजाक उड़ा रहा है and समझ tomorrow he starts winning the games and everything and turns it around completely.
कुछ नहीं होएगा because we'll still be scared कि इतना सब करने के बाद भी वो last 3 गेम में हाग जाएगा. We are that confident of him. So don't worry. You won't gloat about Ten Hag anytime soon. You don't have to worry about that.
The only thing I worry about is who will follow, because I genuinely think United have a really good team, but we'll see who follows is the biggest question, because this is what I think happened with Chelsea also. I think Chelsea had a good squad and not a great manager, and then Tuchel came and suddenly new manager bounce पे Champions League जीत गया. And I personally don't
Chelsea Champions League में था.
I know, but that's fine. That's what I think, right? Like a new manager like Tuchel can actually come in and win something and make something out of that team. उसके बाद वो अगले साल झगड़ा करेगा सबके साथ और निकल जाएगा.
Exactly. He'll fall out with owners and he'll go. फिर कौन बचा है?
ओले.
Okay.
ओले गुनर.
फिर फाइनली आएगा गैरेथ साउथगेट और यूनाइटेड को रेलेगेट करके ही मानेगा.
With Gary Neville as his assistant.
We should start watching ice hockey. रोहित, तेरे इधर का टीम कौन सा है प्लीज बता.
मैं आइस हॉकी, पोलो, कबड्डी, खो खो, लगोरी सब देखने को रहेगा.
If Southgate joins United, oh God, I don't even want to think about it.
I think that point should be the last episode of the podcast. If Southgate joins United, because then it will just be 1 hour of हम गंदी गंदी गालियां देंगे, which nobody wants to hear.
And this bastard laughing at us.
Wishful thinking. I wish he comes to United.
नहीं भाई, बख्श कर यार. कितना, how much more pain do you want us to go through?
Seriously.
I mean, to be honest, right? अगर वैसे तू सोचेगा, तुम लोग फुटबॉल कब स्टार्ट किया देखना? I started watching in 2002.
2-3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-3.
So Liverpool, when did Klopp come to Liverpool? Around 2015,
15.
right?
15. Yeah.
So 12-13 साल बाद. So I've seen Liverpool being quite average for almost 12 or 13 years, and now you guys are there almost 11 years.
Almost there.
So we
yeah.
yeah. So it's almost our football watching experience is almost equal now.
Yeah, it
Think
is
about
equal.
it.
But equal, the difference is just the trophy that we won. That's all.
The downfall is also equally bad. Liverpool, even when Liverpool were bad, I at least saw the greatest Champions League final of all time. What is that? Tell me, क्या देखा तुम लोग ने इतना
आएगा ना. अभी तो रुकना, अगले साल का अभी ये साल हम लोग यूरोपा लीग जीतेगा, फिर अगले साल के चैंपियंस लीग फाइनल में रियल मैड्रिड को हम लोग 3-0 हराएगा. एरिक टेन हाग के मैनेजर.
हाँ, और उसके बाद अपन सब सो के उठेगा.
इतना आसान से तेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा. इट्स सो इजी.
Seriously.
I should stop making all these jokes. कल को कुछ especially with the run of games.
मुझे भी पता है, सबको पता है, कुछ नहीं होना.
हम लोग का रन ऑफ गेम्स हमने लास्ट में देखा था ना.
वो ट्रम्प बोलता है ना कि I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. तो अभी से सिर्फ जिंक्स करने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं.
Ten Hag can do anything. अपन बोलने वाला है. हाँ, चलो.
Okay, on that note, thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.